As we get older and get closer to death, we must find a way to entertain ourselves, right? Like, say if you got like 1 hour left of your life, right? What you gonna do with that 1 hour? Probably, well, me, probably most likely or not likely is that I'm going to jack off for an hour, but it's whatever. Just have one last orgasm just to die. Yeah. I don't know who would be say this shit. Let me just copy this fucking link and just um put it in the shit. Let's do this. As we get or maybe it's interruptions and this is gonna be fun because I already know what I want to talk about and what the hell we're gonna start with. But before we start the stream officially, we must read the Gospel of Future. You know, so let me get the Gospel out. It's a pretty good Gospel. I lost it. That's fucking funny as shit. Good job, man. Oh, it's right here. Okay. This is from the Gospel according to Future, chapter 1. From the streets did she emerge, into the streets. Into the streets she will return. And I say unto you, she's for the streets. So be not worried when she must return to when she came. So, let me break this down to you, okay? Basically, if she's a thought, she's a thought. She don't deserve to be in the house. What she means to the streets, she means to the other people. So yeah, fuck off. So yeah, that's basically the gospel. If y'all really believe this shit, y'all guys are fucking weird. But this is just some comedy. So what's on today's menu? You probably might be asking, because I'm going to turn to a fucking cannibal and eat these motherfuckers. Well, that's fuck. That sounds stupid. But what's on the menu for today? Let's see. Let's see. Should be on YouTube to get this shit right. So, as I get to the graveyard shift account, the TGS account, Native Americans hear the god. Oh fuck you, man. So let's talk about some things, okay? Wait, so it's got a daughter? Oh shit. Sorry, it's just some other shit. Just whatever. I found a video, right? Um, Christ. I found a video, right? This was an interesting video. Like, it was fucking interesting. It was real interesting. What it was is basically just it was talking about fucking of all things to say stuff on the street with a fucking microphone and a boombox with it. Let us talk about fucking abortion. What an interesting fucking concept to fucking think about. Fucking abortion. Like, for real, man. You want to talk about something so controversial in the fucking streets of Canada. Let us preach about abortion, my guy. And it's 55-22. But that's I just don't fucking get it, you know? Like, let us all, like, before we get to this and rip him to shreds, let us take a look about what the fuck this is. Like, this is a controversial topic, and I love talking about controversial shit because it's kind of funny because it's like it's fun, okay? Fun to talk about controversial shit because it's the best thing of all time. It is entertaining and it's basically gonna make you get yourself killed. Am I trying to die? Yes. So whoever is hit this video and start listening to me and start shitting on me, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. It's fun. So the thing is, Christians and fucking hold up. 550. Let me get my timestamps ready for this shit because I need to get timestamps. 550. Christ versus a boar. Okay, got this timestamp. Okay, so apparently Christians doesn't like abortion. They ban like they will kill you if you decide to get an abortion. I don't know if they kill you, but you know, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. But like basically the funny thing about it is that like abortion happens it's a real thing. Like it's fucking real, okay? It happens because it's just sometimes an accident, sometimes it's forced upon you and shit. Like a rape baby. I don't like that word. I really don't like that word. Rape baby. It's fucking cancer. But but it's real. You can't deny it. It's fucking real. So like if you was raped and you got pregnant, motherfucker, do you want to look at your fucking child dead in the eyes and realize I was raped to get this child? That will fuck up so many people's mindset and will literally just it will fuck like it will legit fuck with you. Like you can't take that out of your mind whenever you look at your fucking child. I get it, you kind of killing a human being, but you're really not because because when you come inside of a woman, the little these little bastards going trying to find the egg and shit, get to the womb and make a baby. But then you have a period and you kill them all. Fuck it. Like fuck, man. Like I just had to get that out of my chest because it's just so it's a weird thing. Like it's so fucking like it's controversial and it's not like a good taste in your mouth when you talk about it, but it will fuck with you for like forever. It will fuck with you forever, and it will literally just get to you and shit, man. Like damn, man. Like think about it. It will get to your fucking skull and basically mess with your head and every shit. Like fuck, man. And another thing that actually caught my mind. Okay. Here's what else caught my mind. All right. Okay. Like before we go into the videos and trash, bash, and fucking criticize, we gotta talk about some of these topics, okay? Because I know I haven't been streaming for like a fucking week and shit. Because I was doing research, quote unquote research. I just watch videos and just shit on them. That's all. But I miss doing it live. So another thing that actually caught my attention is fucking suicide. Right? What an interesting thing. Okay, suicide, real shit, really real. What is suicide? Killing yourself. That's what it is. So I was looking at this video and reading the comments and shit, and it hurt, and it literally hurt me. It fucking hurt me goddamn good. It's like they stab you in the heart with a fucking pitchfork. Suicide is something that's need to be taken seriously, and suicide doesn't need to be bashed, man, guy. It's terrible. Taking your own fucking life cause you was hurt. I was on a suicide trail before. I tried to overdose myself, but somehow I'm still fucking alive and still fucked up. But of course, we're gonna go back to religion. For the Christians, they say it's a sin because you're going to hell for taking your own life. Look, okay, all right. The thing is, that's not. I don't really believe that shit. Okay, I don't really believe if you kill yourself, you're going to hell because you was hurt mentally, emotionally, and physically sometimes, but you fucking hurt, and you really just can't take living anymore. That shouldn't be no punishment of going to hell and burn and die again and again and again. That's not called for. Like some of these comments I read about fucking like about this shit, it's like it's like basically most of this shit saying you're telling me that if I kill myself, well, my family member killed himself and he's going to hell instead of going to heaven. You know how much fucked up shit that will hurt the motherfucker? It hurts. Real shit. It fucking hurts. And for somebody to come out the cut and basically yell, God killed himself, he needs. Ah, shit. Here we go. Here we go with this shit. What's up? What's up, Cedric? God killed himself, he would need to go to hell. Dead ass. But here's the thing. That's just God. He don't have to go to hell because he created hell. He doesn't have to go there. He like he like, you know what? I kill myself. You know, fuck it. You know, fuck hell. I'm staying here, man. Like the fuck. But again, I must gotta be specific now. Fucking hell. God damn it. And some interesting things I found out is that hold on, let me like I'm on the video, I'm just trying to find a fucking comment, bruh. That actually got me like, damn man. CFGs, I was like, oh no, I'm not favorite. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna care about shit. Hold up. Sorry, like I was looking at some shit. Mother told me that suicide is a sin, and she said that if you committed suicide or if you committed that sin, however, how are you gonna ask forgiveness when you're dead? The fuck. All right, let me just fucking filter this shit. He's on a point. He's on. So many people sucking his dick, bro. I swear. Like going to the fucking comments is fucking crazy. So God doesn't have to adhere to his own rules. Basically, that's it. Why must we adhere to his rules when he won't? Because we just sheep. We just people who basically sucks up to a fucking mythical figure. And basically for the living people that don't even know the big G up in the sky, basically it's just he made everything. He don't have to deal with none of it. I don't hard to fucking explain. I might go on voice bomb for this shit because I motherfucking go off. I might hold up, man. Like the one thing that that's not bothering me now. That's fucking bothering me now. Fuck, man. That's how I said future manager. Fuck off, man. Cabbage Town needs help. What the fuck is a Cabbage Town? What the fuck is it called? Committing suicide, it seems not send a goddamn way, but Judas without him, God should not send one. For his committing suicide, nothing wrong in the Bible about the suicide before. Fucking. Basically, we do lost faith and shit. Fuck it, man. What's up? What's up, Zaniac? You know, okay, I think as I get these fucking two or more videos fucking ready to fuck up and basically try to have some fun, because I want to have some fun in the stream, okay? I'm gonna be serious and shit. Like, I'm gonna be serious and basically just goofy, but the whole time, while I was away from this channel, I was legitimately just fucking around on YouTube. And then with the game, I just see the fucking thumbnail of the fucking bunny and shit. So yeah, Chip is learning the way of life and hating it, trying to abide by it as usual. Basically, that's basically me as a whole. Gotta love my, gotta. I'm just okay. So before I cut to the fucking shit, how am I gonna explain this? We're gonna watch some fucking dumb shit and we want to critique it and shit on it at the same time. Because life is nothing but just a fucking simulation. It's a game. We play chess with life. Why doesn't he open fucking hell? But like, life is just a fucking. To me, life is a simulation and a fucking game and a fucking a show. Because if Big G up in the sky want to fucking create humans, he probably made us for his entertainment. That's just me. He probably made us for his entertainment to see us do some dumb shit. Like he like oh shit. Matter of fact, let me show you this shit. Okay, I'm not like fuck this shit. Oh my god. I didn't pick it anyway. I fucking hate you. I spit on your ignoring what? Fucking hate you. I spit on you. Ignoring I saw you. My brother committed suicide. He was 26, a virgin, baptized Christian who diagnosed with schizophrenia. Damn. Because fuck him, that's why. Okay. He creates Discord, he talks and talks and talks, but never really teaching nothing. Just a miserable prick who needs someone to argue with. Ah shit. Okay. Okay, that was fuck my god. This is not voice acting. The fuck? I mean, I'll be a great voice. Well, not really. I will be a shit ass voice actor. But let's get on with this shit. Before I continue, I was gonna ask who wants to be on the fucking live chat. Or live chat? What the fuck? Ah, fuck. Who wants to be in the fucking voice bomb? Because I'm about to fucking. Well, I don't know how that. I don't know how that works because I can't fucking share screen and shit. Fuck. Fuck it. Whatever. All right. So let's get down to business and shit. Cause I'm about to. Cause suicide is a sin. Okay. Remember that, people. What the fuck? Suicide. Suicide is a sin. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look this up. Is suicide a sin? I'm not looking for no goddamn number. If someone commits suicide, will they still go to heaven? Please. Someone dies also good. It's a tragedy, devastating family community. Such a times when people look often to the church consoling this guy's words when he is considered death. It is a question that does not have for us to hear yes or no answer. Damn. So this was 2019, my guy. It's fucking. After we die, we mainly face what called particular judgment. At that moment, we are individually judged by Jesus, Jesus, man. I'm about to say N word, and reward with either entrance into the blessedness of heaven, to protect shit, or immediate damnation, as we call hell. But let's be honest with you guys. I got my lime juice with me. Hell doesn't sound that bad, to be honest with you. Call me evil all you want, but hell doesn't sound that bad to me. I mean, it's gonna be hot as shit though. Shit there, so might as well strip off all your clothes and be butt naked while running around the goddamn brimstones and shit. That's tough. Alright. Ah shit, I don't want nobody to look at my fucking Discord. I got porn. Fuck off, man. My Discord is filled with some random dumb shit, okay? So I don't like when people look at my Discord. Hey Cedric. Um do a live chat in the voice area. Alright, man. Okay. Tough. If I know how to fucking do it, go live. I don't wanna go live in fucking shit. Say changes, yeah, say changes. Oh fuck. Let's see. Okay, motherfucker, go leave. Why? Searching for some streams, friends, grab a seat. We're going on fucking YouTube, my guy. Hold up. Alright. Let's do this, man. Alright, fuck. Change the no, I thought I could change the fucking name, but I can't. That sucks dick. If the frame rates or you can't hear shit, that's fucking terrible. Wait, can you hear it? Hold up. Stream settings, frame rates. Fuck it. That sucks dick. Okay, anyways, I fucking hit the rebuild button after last. Those people never. Oh my god, my computer is fucking spazzing. It's Neko Commando here, bro. Fucking kill me. Oh, what's up?
Hey.
I'm
for this shit.
well, my computer is spazzing out because it can't handle my bullshit. That's all I gotta say about my shit.
What? Use low frame rate. Always use low frame rate.
What frame rate am I even on? Hold up, wait. What the fuck? 480. Who cares about 7 quality? Frame per second 15. No,
that should be better.
Alright, so fucking damn it, computer, fuck off. So apparently, yeah, I'll be honest with you, I was straight up bullshitting like all last week, watching random ass videos and trying to get some knowledge and some, built up anger to do this shit. Like, I'll be honest with you, it's fun talking shit, but it just gets to the point where you be like, he can't even want to respond to me. So what the fuck's the point? But it's fun though.
Oh yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So so you can talk all the shit you want against the channel because they're not gonna respond. The large channels that got like 3,000 plus people, they're never gonna respond to you anyway. They might see your channel and say nothing, but then if you get like 20 or 30 people from your channel or their channel telling them, "Hey, check this out," then they're like, "Okay, I'll look at them, I'll check them out," and then
they'll see the big middle finger in the freaking screen.
Yep, and they'll do a whole video dissing you. Be like, "This guy don't know what he's talking about." Yada 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 yada.
They're gonna see, like, the first thing they'll see is a big ass middle finger saying "fuck off." This, I love this thumbnail. I really fucking love this thumbnail so much. Beautiful thumbnail. Anyways, two videos I find fucking interesting is "Suicide is a Sin" and fucking "Violent Abortion Demon." What? Demons. That's fucking tough. We all have demons inside of us, anyways. Exposed.
What's a demon look like?
Hold on.
Any claim is always citation needed.
Yep.
Conqueror thought would agree with that. Every claim, citation needed. What is your evidence?
Apparently, a demon is a motherfucker with horns.
Really? Have they seen one? Well, if you watch enough World of Warcraft, you'll start thinking that for sure.
Or just watch some fucking anime and shit. You know, they're gonna show you what demons look like, big breasts and everything, sexy looking, all that shit. You know, it's fucking dope. So being in hell ain't that bad. You get see some big titty bitches and shit with fucking horns.
I don't want to see them. I want to be with them. There's a difference.
Oh boy, that's okay.
Yeah, see, I mean, if you see them and you will never have the chance to be with them, then that's when the hell turns bad. You know, pretty much like real life.
Basically, now.
There you go. It's no damn different.
There really is no difference at all.
So basically, hell is just a continuation of your life.
With no rules, so you just walk around the whole thing naked. Because it's hot as hell,
rules.
Apparently.
We don't have rules now.
True. I mean, we got laws, but who cares about laws? We don't even believe in laws anyways.
I mean, you can do what you want to do. There's no one to stop you. Literally, if you want to go to the store, break in a store, take some knives and stab some people, you can do that. You can do whatever you want to do in life. There is nothing stopping you. Nothing. I ain't gonna say there won't be consequences for your actions, but you can do whatever you want to do.
Basically. Alright, so why did I even bring this video up? Because it was basically nothing. Like, it was nothing. There was some interesting things here and there, but the most interesting thing is the fucking comment section. I love going to religious comment sections because they be funny, goofy, and dumb.
I don't even. I read maybe the top 10 comments and move on.
I just filter them by the newest verse because they more juicy there. That's just me, but you know, I'm just fucking weird.
Yeah, it just depends. Some comments are just absolutely funny. Sometimes they just brighten up your day.
Right. These people, like preachers, will believe in anything because the heart is hardened, and they will do anything to judge Jesus Christ as their God. I don't understand why they want him to have respect for the King and acknowledge his existence. I wonder how they will respond on Judgment Day. Just looking like, here's my response to that. I would just, if I die and I'm somehow in front of the fucking gates, I'm gonna look so stupid and look at God and be like, hello.
And yet, citation needed.
Yep.
What's the evidence of Gates? What's the evidence of anything? If you don't have evidence, why believe it?
I said it's a if. Preaching the gospel and oh my fucking God. This is interesting. I watched this shit and it got me laughing my ass off because the dude kicked the shit out of him. Well, it was a weak kick, but I'm like, damn. First act of violence. Let's kick this motherfucker. Anyways.
Got the screen share on?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I must have clicked the wrong shit.
But does it hear sound? Like show sound? Something?
It should be some sound. Yep, there's sound.
Alright. First of all, this intro's fucking intro. Has a peaceful discussion about sex. Man, sex is fucking fun, bro.
This world. He sent his disciple out into the world so that he could reclaim the world. If you become a disciple of Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, you will receive power. The power to overcome the sinfulness in your own life and the power to truly be able to help others. So we want to encourage you to Jesus Christ and inhabit your true identity. We know that sin, you may be defending sin today, you may be persecuting us defending sin today, but we know that sin, ladies and gentlemen, it is not your friend. We know that at night sometimes you cry. You cry because you feel empty inside.
I'll be honest with you, I do cry at night sometimes. Not really actually no tears coming out, I just feel sad. But it's not because of sin, it's more because of just my damn emotions. Jesus said, I am the way, truth, and the life. I guess. Making sure this shit fucking.
Yeah, it's not on screen. It's just, they can hear it, but it's not on their screen.
Oh shit, forgot. God damn it. Oh.
You gotta click the eye of the thumbnail. Click the eye on OBS Studio. The eye.
I can't find it.
It's fucking right there.
I mean, you're probably watching it on the YouTube, and because I'm currently doing it. Like it's showing.
For that number? No, but believing in God will make sure that number, or more number, get back to God. So,
wait, Christ in the church,
they would live forever. Well, believing in God lower that number? No, but believing
what
in God
number? You ain't even saying what number. Okay.
More number get back to God. So believing in God will make it so that the people, the 53 million people, is that what you said? Those people that die, they'll go back to God as opposed to going to hell.
Yeah, you got two things playing at once.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, when you're playing it, I can hear something else playing at the same time.
Hold up, let me. Like, what is this? Hold up, let me see. It's either downstairs because my sister watching something on YouTube. I don't know. Weird. Focus North Michigan. I don't know. Because I can hear one thing, but I don't know. Fuck.
But just for not believing in God? Well, not believing in God is pretty bad. Not believing in God is pretty bad. Because look, the thing is, if you believe what I believe, right? So you say, I believe that God sent his son to die for me, right? And you're basically spitting on his son like, I don't care if you die for me, I'm gonna live how I want to live. You're a terrible person. You deserve to be, you don't deserve to, see, heaven is God's house. You don't deserve to come to God's house and you just spit on his son. It's wicked. Okay, so this always confused me. When they say that Jesus died for your sins, please elaborate. Okay, so the Bible says this, that the wages of sin are death. That's the wages of sin, right? The Bible says that the wages of sin are death. The Bible says that we all have sinned, everyone, and fallen short of the glory of God, right? So God, and the Bible says that God honors his word above his name. So that means he can't break his word. So if he says that the wages of sin are death, right?
Is God real?
Someone has to die for that.
God isn't real, then real isn't. But what?
We have free will. So God knew that we would use our free will to sin, and he didn't want everyone to
die.
But he couldn't go against his word, and his word.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait, that don't make sense.
What?
You gotta listen. You gotta really listen. And it's the dude said God's all like, he knew what was gonna happen. He's like, I give you free will. And I know with that free will, you are going to screw up every which way possible. It's almost like saying, I'm gonna set you up to fail so I can have a reason to fuck you up. And that is not a good person. That is literally, you are broke. You got a job, but you got nothing. You need a house. So you decide to go to the bank. The bank says, sure, I will grant you this money, this loan for a house. And you say, thank you. And you get the house, and it's easily affordable for you. And after a month, the bank says, okay, now I have to jack up the price 5 times what I said it was initially. And you're like, there's no way I and 3 others could possibly pay that. And it's like, well, I knew I was going to do this to you, and I knew that you could not afford it, but I'm going to have to punish you for not being able to afford the shit that I already knew you couldn't afford that I made for you. That is what God does. I'd be damned to believe in some shit like that.
He said it best. Because basically, apparently, Jesus is Lord. So.
Yeah, God is Jesus. God is Jesus. Look. God died on the cross for the sins, right? All right. And you and anyone listening, I want you to imagine this. All right. I want you to honestly think about what I'm about to say. You have a child. Your child is 10 years old. Your child is riding a bicycle. Somebody decides what they're going to do is drive off the fucking road, hit your kid, and now your kid is dead. All right? That is turmoil, emotional turmoil that one can't imagine. Now, imagine this. Forever and a day, people will remember the beauty and love of your child, commemorated as your child being hit by a car and in the motion of being thrown through the air. That is what will people be wearing around their necks and pinned up on their wall. Imagine how you'd feel knowing that that is the image that people remember your child as.
A person who just got flown 30 feet in the fucking air and died.
And that's what people will remember your child as. That's the image that they encapsulate with their pens, their papers, their necklaces, the other jewelry. That image of your child is what they show everywhere and say, believe in your child. How would you feel seeing that?
I fucking can't.
You can't imagine it. It's past you, isn't it?
It's just
so imagine Joseph, all right, the pseudo father of Jesus, and God, the father of himself, encapsulated forever, hung up on a cross with a nailed wreath on his head, bleeding. Because forever and a day, that is how Jesus is remembered. Although they don't know if his hair is long or short, if he's got a beard or not. But that's how he's remembered. On a crucifix, not a cross, a crucifix, a Roman crucifix, not a Christian cross, a Roman crucifix, a place of murder to show that you have fucked up this bad. We're going to put you on display for everyone to see to make an example out of you. That's how he's remembered.
I never heard of a Roman crucifix. Like, all I heard is crucifixion.
That's what it is. That's what the cross is. That's all it is. Jesus was hung up, nailed to a crucifix. And instead of saying, well, it was a crucifix and giving validity to Romans and validity that Jesus was murdered, is like, no, it was a cross. It was a holy cross. I can see the mothers. I can see a mother lying in what things were. But when people that weren't even there is lying to protect what it was and was not, that's what is crazy. That is delusional.
How the fuck can you die by just 3 nails?
But a nail in each hand, you put the feet together, you nail both feet into the wood, all right?
Mm-hmm.
He's already been beaten and bludgeoned. With those nails in, he's going to keep bleeding out, all right? His feet are below his heart, so they're going to keep bleeding out. But he didn't die that way because the wounds did heal, all right?
Huh?
But yeah, the wounds, they not heal like, wow, there's no pain. No, that's what happens. The blood coagulates in scabs, skin repair, and all that. But during those days, which that's going to take about a month to heal that shit, he's going to die of thirst in 3 days. He would have died of hunger in 30 to 60 days. And being that small back then, he would have made it about a month. So he would have died within 3 days no matter what.
But he rose again.
When?
That's the big mystery.
Ain't no mystery.
Deserves a death. So he raised up his son, he brought his son into the world and put the chastisement or the or the punishment that me and you deserve, gave it to Christ. That way he still kept his word. That way sin is still being punished, and that way we still have a free ticket or a free way back to Christ or back to God, who he is.
What about all the other people who were...
No, keep going. Just what the
who were
fuck?
crucified right beside Jesus?
One of them went to paradise, the other one probably went to hell. Because one of them said, Lord, remember me when you come into your kingdom. And he said, most assuredly this day you will be with me in paradise.
Why would a God that made humans in his image want to condemn people that were made in his image to an eternal hell?
People condemn themselves by not obeying God. You have a free will, so it's just like, okay.
If I have a free will, then why is it that I need to use my free will to listen to God in order to not go to hell?
You don't.
What?
You can use your free will. Oh yeah, because wait, you can use your free will to listen to God or not listen to God. But there's consequences for every action that you take. So you're saying that God, there should be no consequences for disobeying God, your Father and your Father in heaven. There should be no consequences. Just like you were raised, I'm pretty sure you were raised with consequences, right? If you do this, you get grounded. So God is the same way.
Since my parents are not all powerful, my parents didn't claim to make the entire world. My parents are just individuals, humans. They decided to get together and have me. Who says that the Almighty God is like the same thing as my parents?
Okay, come closer, bro, because you're gonna get the conversations behind you. Because look, so everything in this physical realm is a reflection of God,
going
right?
inside or something?
So your parents are a reflection of God. So we can use your parents as a barometer, as a way to say, okay, well,
reflection, really?
If this is how my parents correct me, then how much more will God correct me? Now, God is a supreme being, this is true, but he also gave you free will. He gave you a free right to choose. And just like if your parents give you a free right to choose and you choose wrong, they will scold you for choosing the wrong way. So
Hold up. So you get free right? So you get like free will to do whatever the hell you want. But if you do this, you get fucked up.
I can't even imagine having my daughter, never telling her anything, and when she does something I don't like, I whoop her ass. I never say what's good, what's bad. I just don't say anything. And when she go out and do something, I just whoop her ass. And then when she gets old enough, and still I don't say anything to her, she has a kid, and then I kill her kid because she ain't done right by me, although I've not said anything. I can't imagine that shit. That don't make sense. That don't make sense at all. It don't. I can't imagine me not being there for my kid and somebody else has to tell my kid what I would want, but they have never even met me. And I punish my kid for not listening to this person who is not going to tell her the things that I am really thinking because I haven't told that person shit either. And then I punish them for not representing me properly. And I tell no one how to represent me properly, but I punish everyone because they don't. But I give them the free will to not listen to me, even though I've not said anything and everyone only speaks for me. That makes no sense.
Religion doesn't make sense at all. Just in general. It really doesn't. And for this fucking how do I put this? Basically, you just got to be in awe. Just to be like, we believe in something that we was born into. But apparently we're not born into it according to this motherfucker. We're not born into it. We just born into sin. In order to be with what he's with, you have to give your life to the mystery man in the sky.
That's the difference between Christians and atheists. Well, religious people and atheists. Religious people say we are atheists. Like, look, I'm here and I'm chilling. That's the difference. Atheists don't subscribe to the belief in God and doesn't subscribe to a belief that there is no God. Anyone that says that there's a belief that there's no belief in God is a fucking idiot. They're a fucking idiot, and that's just it. There is nothing left. So, oh my god damn. And usually I fucking mock that shit. I say, oh myself. When someone says, oh my god, I'm like, what? Stop calling on me. I do that shit, but most of the time, I don't even think about religion. I don't think about God. I don't think about that shit because they're both beneath me, honestly. Religion's beneath me. The subscription of believing in a God is beneath me. That's the only level of pedestal that I actually have where I place myself above anything else because that shit is meaningless. It is meaningless, especially the Christians that fuck people up and don't care because they say God will forgive me and the true life is in heaven with him obeying his rule without free will, but you have free will, and then they go back and forth with that. And I'm like, nope, that's cognitive dissonance right there. You fucked yourself. They go through this shit, and religious people commit suicide way more than anybody else. Religious people kill themselves in droves. Okay, the stream, well, I'm not breaking up. Now, if you, Concrete Thought, if you hear a short, like, or something like that,
me.
That's Zero's microphone.
Yeah, I got nothing else to fucking use for this shit. Sucks dick, but oh fucking well. I hate it. I need a new mic, but money.
Look. 6 months ago, I found a $3.95 mic for him. He didn't get it. I found a $12 microphone. I found my microphone, which was $10. He didn't get it, but he done bought probably over $200 or $300 worth of fucking games. So, yeah, motherfucker, I know the games that you be buying and shit. Yeah, I got this game. I'm like, that game was like $30-some, but that game was $60. What the fuck? So you got the games, you got the money for the games, but not the money to improve your mic skills. Level up your mic skills instead of the games that you don't play. Yeah, I'm calling you out.
Wait, me?
Deal with that. Yeah, you. Yeah.
Oh, shit. What the fuck did I do to you?
You twisted my words. That's the first thing. So this is a little bit of revenge. This shit is a heel turn, goddammit.
Oh, fuck. 55 to 75. Fuck.
Let's get back to this asshole that's doing this street preaching shit and doing it poorly because he done got owned.
Ah, boy, this is
God says, yeah, you can do whatever you want to do, but there's consequences and repercussions when you make a choice that
If Ted Bundy would he go to heaven?
Yes.
But do you think that's right?
Yes.
Even though all the crimes he committed.
Okay, so you're saying that we should never forget.
Wait, who's Ted Bundy?
Ted Bundy, the dude with the green hoodie. Basically, mass murderer.
Well, shit. And he said he could go to heaven if...
Huh? Yeah. That's why religious people are some of the dangerous motherfuckers on this planet. The Crusades and then death cults and all this other shit and be like, oh yeah, you can fuck up all you want, but if you ask for forgiveness, it's all good. I don't have to care about the laws here. I don't have to care about the punishment or the death penalty here. I don't have to care about hurting anybody. If I ask for forgiveness, I'm going to go to heaven. People don't care about the forgiveness of the people they hurt. They care about the forgiveness of God. So what the fuck? Fuck your kids up, fuck them up, and it don't matter because if you ask for forgiveness, then that's all fine. Yeah. So,
the more
there you go.
Learn, the merrier. He fucking 30 confessed, total unconfirmed. Span of crime, the 4 fucking years, and he's educated.
Oh, a lot of Christians are educated, highly educated, but fuck that. They don't care. They could get a full PhD, spending multitudes of years in college,
And then kill
away from
motherfuckers afterwards.
Yeah, staying away from their families, putting their heads to the books, and then at the end of all those years and hundreds of thousands of dollars spent, they say, "Fuck all that I've learned, God." That's what happens. There you go.
Forgive anybody for murder? Is murder unforgivable?
Right.
Yes.
Even though all the crimes he committed.
Okay, so you're saying that we should never forgive anybody for murder? Is murder unforgivable?
No, it's not forgivable.
Okay, I believe it's
No,
forgivable.
that depends. That depends, dude. Here's the thing: if you murder people because, okay, let's say this.
Mm-hmm.
You're just chilling. You're there. You got your boyfriend. Then you're married. Someone unprovoked, maliciously though, kills your husband. You go on a thing and you're gonna find this dude and you're gonna fuck him up and kill him. All right. So that is murder. But could I forgive you for killing somebody under that reason? Yes. Now, let's say you go out and murder somebody else because you like murdering because you did it and it had this thing that you just had to, this scratch. There was an itch you had to scratch. You go out and kill somebody else unprovoked. That I could not forgive. There's a big difference. That's called nuance. Crime of passion is one thing. Depending upon what that is, that's why it's called nuance. Nuance is needed. You can't be absolute with them. You know what? All murder is bad, because that means when God flooded the world, killing people that believed in him and loved him, he murdered the ones that did it right to save people that ultimately started fucking themselves. Just saying, just what the fuck? The alligators, the snakes, the hippos, the giraffes, they didn't hurt anybody. Why'd you kill them? What the fuck? So
right now I'm just getting this one picture into the screen. Basically something that is deemed to be questionable. If I can fucking find it. Oh, here it is. The kill count.
Religion makes my balls itch.
That sounds like a you problem.
That's a religion problem. They need to stop being religious. Make my balls stop itching.
Oh, fuck, come on.
Religion is crabs.
Damn it, OBS, you fucking piece of. There we go. I found this kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I already showed y'all guys this, but God killed 2,301 and 417 motherfuckers, and say only killed 10. What the fuck? Who is right and who is wrong? Let's see. God killed 2 million. Satan only killed 10. So who's more evil?
I'm gonna say this: God and the devil made a bet, and God fucked with Job in all kinds of ways, killing people around him unprovoked. He did it on a whim and on a bet to prove that this guy would love him no matter what he did to fuck with him. That is some Donald Trump shit.
I'm just.
You're gonna quote me? God damn it!
Oh boy, you just gotta love this fucking.
No, I love me some Conquering Thought.
And
Holy
shit! Do you have a brother? Do you have a sister? Do you have someone in your family? If someone close to you murders someone else, you would want them to be forgiven. Okay, you would just say, forget you, I don't care. What if it was your mom? If your mom murdered somebody, you would never again?
I'll be honest with you. If my mom ever kills somebody, I will question her everything, and then I have to be like, I'm testing. And then I'm like, oh, fuck it, let's just bury the body now.
I'd be like, why did you do it?
That's the first question. Why would you fucking do this? And if she gave me a reasonable answer, then I'm like, fucking hell.
Or your mom could say, shut the fuck up and get in there because you got no say. What you gonna do?
Lock her out the house. I should try that once before.
Yeah, that's gonna end bad for you. That you watch the Boondocks when Huey had to watch over Riley while Granddad was in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
That's what that shit is. When he put Riley in quote unquote prison, and he was like, I don't forgot who the prisoner was. And he's like, yeah, you gotta watch Riley. And Riley's like, I'm gonna always see you. That shit was good. So that's what that turned into. Also, you got to go out for groceries, toiletries. Your mom's like, I took up, renting this place, and when I see that door open, I'm gonna go over there and fuck you up. That's what she's got the resources. You don't. She's got the power. You don't. And that's what God is. God is the one with all the power, and people don't. So you have to adhere to the power. That's why I think the Bible is a thing that someone made that said, this is how you should not be. Stay away from anything that resembles anything in this fucking book. But people decide to be what's in that book. Just like rap. Oh my fucking God. Like rap back in the fucking 90s. It was like, look, this is a hard life. This is some bullshit. This is the life we had to live, and hopefully you don't have to live that way. But then they're glorified, and people said, if I want to make it big, I got to be the way these fucked up rappers are. And so they try to do that, and it's like, I just went to prison. I didn't get shit. And it's like, no shit, Sherlock. That's what happened. I think that's what this is. I think the Bible and religion is just a big con. That's it. That's all it is, a big con. So, yeah. Because right now they're spreading the coronavirus, COVID-19, and recently I learned this, I had no thought about it, but it's called COVID-19, not because it's the 19th coronavirus, because it was discovered in 2019. That's why. So if you hear anything other than that, you listen to somebody that's full of fucking shit. All right.
Oh my fucking God.
Or your dad murdered someone, would you ever talk to them again?
Yes and no.
You're a liar. I don't believe you. We all have. You mean, so if your mom did something wrong, you wouldn't go support her and send her money in prison. You just say, "Oh, mom, you're whack." You're lying, bro. You're lying. That's not true.
Okay. So if Ted Bundy or Hitler repented, you would have no problem that they would go to heaven. And what about their victims? What if they were not Christian? What if they were atheists?
What about them?
What if his victims were atheists?
What about them?
They would go to hell. They would go to hell.
I've answered this question, right? I said, when you repent, God forgives you. Now this cool part. I see what you're trying to do, right? But God is love. Now that's what I was just saying. Why would an all-powerful, almighty God, right, not just forgive you? Everything can be forgiven through the right channels. Even murder, even Hitler, even Ted Bundy, they can be forgiven. But they weren't forgiven. Hitler shot himself. You think a man that shot himself in the head, you think after you commit suicide you go to heaven? I don't think so. You know what Ted Bundy said? If you let me out today, I'll rape more women. So he was repentant. He didn't go to heaven. So hypothetically speaking, yeah, you can be forgiven. But truthfully speaking, someone who's that far gone into evil, he's not gonna just wake up one day and accept Christ.
Okay, wait. If somebody,
my dad was in the Holocaust. Fuck you.
I won't even listen. That's the same thing I said. Flower power, bro.
if somebody committed suicide, why would they go to hell for that?
Because first of all, if you have gone to a place in your life where you've committed suicide, it means you're unrepentant. And life is a gift of God, right? So what you're basically doing is murdering yourself. So you murdered yourself. The last thing you did on earth was murder yourself. You didn't say, God, forgive me. You just murdered yourself.
You're not asking for forgiveness when you're about to kill yourself.
You're not. And you probably don't have the Holy Spirit either.
You're going through pain.
Pause.
You're someone who should be taken into the arms of God as opposed to...
All right. First of all, fuck this motherfucker. All right. Talk about Hitler can be forgiven. All right. This motherfucker talk about, you can be forgiven. That you can hear him. He said, fuck you. My father was killed in the Holocaust. You fuck. You can hear him. All right. You can hear that shit. And then he's talking about God. Talking about you can't be forgiven because you commit suicide, because people that commit suicide don't ask for forgiveness. Actually, most of the time they do. They're like, please forgive me, Lord, and yada, yada, yada. Basically, I can't handle this shit anymore. I'm taking my life into my own hands, opposed to my life being taken into your hand. All right. And if that is what makes God not forgive somebody because it's not God's will to kill them when God wants to, then fuck God. Really, that's too much goddamn ego.
Basically, my bad. But from now, After you said that, that got me thinking real hard. I'm like, so he's mad at you that he didn't kill you. You killed yourself.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Literally.
Hey yo, that's.
Imagine the ego.
I'm all fucked up right now. Oh no.
Imagine the ego. Imagine the ego on somebody to say, I will forgive anyone who murders anyone if they ask for my forgiveness, but I will not forgive someone that murders themselves because I am not the one that did it, or none of my children did it. What the fuck is that shit? That don't make any sense. If me and my family didn't kill you, Zero, well, Graveyard Shift, so I hate you. But if you know, that's it. That's it. But if we did kill you, then we would be all right with you. We'd be cool if we killed you. But you didn't let us kill you, so fuck you.
That is the biggest what the fuck ever that I have ever felt right now.
That is some shit.
God, bro. Oh God, you're such a funny person. Wait, not my.
What's up, Conquering Thought? What's up, Conquering Thought? How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, what's up,
I'm
Con?
all right.
Right now, I'm all fucked up in my own head right now after what I just realized. I'm all fucked up now. I just
yeah, the stream was kind of breaking up, so I just and since I basically finished eating, I hopped on.
Cool, cause I'm all fucked up.
I'm legit all fucked up for real. Cause like, I'll be honest with you, I try to take my own life, and now and then but I always keep hearing suicide is sin, suicide is sin, suicide is sin, and then all of a sudden, 2020, 4/21. God wants to kill you so you could come with him, but he hates you when you kill yourself.
Yep. What about Zaynak Gaming? Or Zynak? Zynak is one of them.
What's
I'm
up?
not sure if it's part of Japanese or just Americanized something else. When something's Americanized, just fuck it up and you'll get it right. But if it's specific, then you got to learn how to get it right.
I know this dude in the red jacket is all fucked up right now. He like, oh my, this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he's probably pissed off. Zaynak. Okay, cool. Zaynak Gaming.
I bet you're just looking forward to kicking it with no, he ain't.
Zaynak Gaming. The control stick is thick.
Get the fuck out of my session.
That's how you advertise your shit, man. That's how you advertise your shit.
Oh no.
Suicide is a sin. It's the stupidest claims you religious people have claimed. That is funny. I agree with that.
You know, going to hell for
no. That's not even necessarily true for them. Because here's the thing. Aren't they also the same group of people that says you gotta martyr yourself for the cause? As long as you're productive in your suicide, we're okay with it.
What the fuck?
This whole stream is going downhill automatically. God damn.
Because the Bible says that the devil is the devil is the accuser of the brethren, right? So that if this person wants to commit suicide, it means that someone, an evil spirit, is talking to him. Oh, you're whack, bro. You should kill yourself. You're dope. That means he hasn't accepted God. It means he has a heart of rebellion.
There isn't really a reason for you to care about anything they say because there's a loophole in everything.
Yep.
There's a loophole in everything. Yes, that's correct. This is some good shit.
You broke up a little there.
Against God, he's so much against God that he's all the way on this side of the pendulum, where an evil spirit or Satan can say kill yourself, and he kills himself. It means he was never. You think that someone who truly believes in God, that loves Jesus Christ, has God in their heart, is going to kill himself?
Hello.
No, I'm not. That's
Yeah,
the
we
question.
hear you.
Yeah.
Do you think someone?
Yeah, no,
you
it
know
just
who Jesus is?
seemed like it cut out.
I mean, like, I'm not mad at him.
Do you know?
What the fuck is going on my YouTube? God damn it. Okay, basically, what the damn it, I forgot what this bastard said. Fuck.
Okay. I got to throw this out there.
All right.
Suicide. If I'm correct, that is when you take on actions that result in your death. When you know full well what you're going to do, slit your wrist, take too many sleeping pills, overdose on some hardcore drug, something like that, right? That would be suicide, wouldn't it?
Point a toy gun at a cop and say bang.
Now that's an unintended suicide, but not death by cop unless that's what and they call that suicide.
Yeah,
they do call it suicide.
Oh no.
You point the gun at a cop and say, "I got you." The cop shoots you and find out, oh, it was a toy gun. What was it? It was Megatron. So. See, people know that G1 Transformers get that joke quick.
Oh my!
G1 Transformers, you get that shit quick. Okay, so so if I decide, and I know going into the situation of, going after a cop with a weapon of any kind, that cop most likely will shoot me. That is basically me committing suicide. Am I right?
You gotta plan that. Well, that was a plan, right?
Okay. Yes. All right. And I want to point this out because I'm taking you on a trip. Oh, Jesus Christ, God who knows everything, might I add, who is actually himself in human form, which is what Jesus is supposed to be. Jesus went into the citadel and was causing an uproar of all the illegal gambling and stuff that the rulers had in place. He hated it. He turned it over. He knew the price. He knew what was going to happen. And they got him. They strung him up. They made sure the people hated him because they used propaganda of, this guy is trying to remove you from having money to feed yourselves and your family. So they hated Jesus Christ. They hated him. And then they took him out, strung him up, nailed him down, and watched him die. Jesus committed suicide. God raped a woman, watched his child grow up under some other dude's thumb, per se, made him do all the stuff that would lead to his death, and then punished everybody else for his own suicide.
God damn it.
Just want to throw that out there.
Okay.
Just want to throw that out there.
You should kill yourself. That means he hasn't accepted God. It means he has a hardened heart. He's rebelled against God. He's so much against God that he's always
God committed suicide to himself.
Yep. I just lost a bet to myself.
Wait, I want to see something.
Yeah, he's seen Super Troopers.
Fuck it. So basically, wait. So God technically killed him. Okay, that's awesome. So so now we know a God can die, which is fucking wild.
And then go back up into the ocean of space.
Basically. Then what? Then what's the point? Okay.
God sent himself to kill himself so that he could forgive himself for things that he said and did by himself.
Zanak, gotta let you know, Zanak, God's not an angel, and if he is, then he's his own subordinate. So,
guys, you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm dying over here because it's like it reminds me of the fucking Family Guy video that I did shown before, where fucking God banging motherfucking Mary while or Joseph.
Oh shit! Hold up. Here's a line. I don't know if you. Hey, roll up the window. You're letting all the stank out.
Oh my god. This is Family. I spelled this shit wrong. Oh well, I don't care. It's basically like this shit. What the fuck? I want to see the fucking religious. Fuck it, I don't care no more. Anyways, you gotta love this.
And he kills himself. It means he was never. You think that someone who truly believes in God, that loves Jesus Christ, has God in their heart, is going to kill themselves? No,
yes.
Yeah. Do you think someone?
God did it.
I mean, like, I've not met him.
Do you know the? Right?
Yeah.
Do you think Jesus is a happy person, a kind person, or a mean person?
All of them.
A mixture of all three.
So you think he's happy, kind, and mean?
Yes.
What makes him mean?
Well, didn't
he killed his motherfucker. Okay.
Go through to like the village or to the town and like destroy all the like, I guess, all the things that they were making because it was kind of like disrespectful to God.
Do you think it's okay to
shown anger before?
Yeah, but do you think it's okay to rob poor people, right? And say, oh, I'm doing it for God.
No, but
and that's what they're doing.
Okay, but like, I mean, like, if you just say I'm doing it for God, you can pretty much justify doing anything.
Hold up, pause that shit. Pause that shit. Fuck him. All right, I'm gonna call that motherfucker out right now. I'm gonna call that motherfucker out on this shit. All right, so yeah, he remember I spoke about that. You know, Jesus going to the Citadel and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, doing all that shit. That's what he just spoke about. He just spoke about that shit. All right. So he's like, you think that's, you know, so basically, yeah, that's what Jesus did. He went in there and he uprooted that shit because it's wrong to take from poor people and say you're doing it for God. All right. This motherfucker should be angry all day long and rallying and everything against all of these mega church motherfuckers out there getting all this money from all these worshipers and ain't giving a shit thing back to them, not even helping them. Matter of fact, one of the motherfuckers, all right, I think he has his shit was during a flood, his church was open and he wouldn't even let people in there.
Oh, I heard about that one. I heard about that one.
Yes. What? So yeah, he should be angry.
Fuck, what's his name?
Wasn't it Creflo Dollar or some motherfucker?
No, it was
no.
Joel Osteen.
That motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Osteen.
And then what about Kenneth Copeland? This motherfucker getting people into his motherfucking church, taking all their money and being like, I blow you away with the breath of God. You are dead, COVID-19. You'll never come back. Over. He should be mad at that motherfucker.
Hey, boy, stop that line over there.
He should. Now, granted, I like Copeland's voice because that shit is raspy and brutal, but that motherfucker, this dude here, this Dore dude should be like hating every single one of these mega church bastards. He should be angry at Trump and every Republican. He should be angry at Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, and every one of them established Democrat motherfuckers.
He's Canadian.
He should hate all of that.
This is in Canada.
Yeah, you know what? Everything that happens here affects everything around the world, but nothing around the world affects us here. And that's what's fucking wrong. Yeah. That's what's fucking wrong. This guy should be railing against all these motherfuckers taking money from everybody and hoarding it over in the Cayman Islands and other motherfucking places and not helping shit about anything here. Talking about our country first, USA number one, we're first, but then send everyone's job overseas and make a lot of money over there and then say blame the people overseas, not us. And people are fucking dumb enough to keep doing it. So he should be railing against that. Since he gonna sit there and talk about that shit right there, all of that shit. This motherfucker's a lying pussy. That's what he is. He's a punk pussy. That's what he is.
I'm surprised these goddamn Muslims and fucking like other religions didn't fuck him up for him insulting their religion. I'm surprised about that because it was a few videos.
It's a matter of logistics.
Yeah, he wouldn't go to Mecca and say that.
Yeah, that's just a matter of logistics. If he was in front of them and they had the opportunity, yeah, I bet they would fuck him up.
They'd have fucked him up like them furries did that dude.
Cedric, I'm about to get you. Why the fuck you made me remember that shit?
Mickey Mouse got that last cheap shot in. That shit was funny as fuck.
Oh, this was when he was like I'm just looking at some of the shit. This one when he basically called out these protesters and saying that climate change isn't real. That was fucking stupid. And then him right here, he's at this I think it was a Muslim school and he was preaching the word of the Lord. And then these motherfuckers come out of the car like, what the fuck are you doing here? This dude is on a suicide mission.
But see, here's the thing. I couldn't say it's suicide. I can't say it's suicide because he feels entitled that nobody would do anything to him in the first place.
Come to Maryland and I see you. You're gonna get fucked.
He has no idea. That's the difference. If you don't think your actions are going to lead to some shit, that's one thing. But when you know that your actions are going to lead to something, but you do it anyway, that's different. So this guy, even if he went to Mecca and he's like, shit to me here, I'm American. You know, I'd be like, motherfucker, you black. They're going to fuck you up. That's first and foremost. You know, and he can be like, nah, my skin tone is closer to theirs. And I'm like, but you ain't them. I don't give a fuck how close you are. You know, you ain't them. That's it. And he's not going to think that. Just like the motherfuckers that went to, oh shit, just like those white people that went vacationing, okay? Vacationing over in Afghanistan and they got captured. Just like them motherfuckers. They're like, why are you doing this? We're American. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You just said the reason why. You're American.
Mainly it. No, they thought they were spies and they held them for a while, then they eventually let them go after. So, but yeah, that was it. You know, and they learned a lesson. They learned that they're not untouchable. And they didn't go out anymore after that.
So now I realize Mecca is actually a city in Saudi Arabia, of all places. Oh yeah, you're gonna die. May God have your soul.
Citation needed on soul.
Jesus. I don't know Jesus, man. Tell me what you know about Jesus.
Honestly, I know that he was a prophet. Some people think he's not so divine. Like for example, people from Judaism.
I'm saying you personally. What do you think about Jesus?
That's the thing. The things that I think about Jesus are as a result of what I know about what other people think about Jesus. That's how everyone thinks about Jesus.
Okay, now, so if I said, tell me the character of Jesus Christ, what would you tell me?
I would say he's.
Everybody, I want you to tell me some of the characteristics of this Jesus. We're gonna play a little game here.
Yahweh, Yeshua, Jehovah.
I can't spell that shit.
I don't know what wrestling name he's going under, but trust me, I want to see that promotion.
Right. He's gonna be like Mick Foley with the 3 faces of Foley.
Yep. Dude love Mick Foley, Cactus Jack or Cactus Jack Manson.
Mankind.
You know, yep, yeah. Mankind, yep.
Instead of 3, he got like fucking.
He got all of them. He's got all of them.
I feel like after this shit, we all gonna regret. Not really.
Like a forgiving person.
Is he loving?
I mean, yeah.
Is he kind?
I'd assume so.
Okay, so now, if I were to say that I have Jesus living inside me, shouldn't I display these qualities?
Yes, you should have, but you ain't.
Yeah.
Do you think Jesus was suicidal?
Yep.
Why?
Didn't he die? I mean, if his goal, if Jesus is God, and God sent Jesus down to die for our sins, wouldn't that technically make Jesus suicidal?
Do you think Jesus wanted
to die?
Yeah.
That's not what he said. He said, Lord, if it be your will, let this cup pass from me. But anyway, but otherwise, let thy will be done. So no, he wasn't suicidal. Jesus, matter of fact, you know what the devil said to Jesus? He took him upon a high pinnacle and said, look, if you're the son of God, throw yourself off.
How are you going to say, let thy will be done, knowing what the consequences are, and say that you're not suicidal because of that? That is a stupid-ass cop-out.
That is what you call a religious person saying, I'm back in the corner and I got to say some stupid shit that nobody's going to question. That's what that was.
This fucking thumbnail is bothering me right now. Nothing wrong, but it's just questioning the sex and this dude in the back looking like, oh, that's a big ass. Like, fuck. This whole thumbnail is bothering me right now.
I was making up a rust. I heard big ass. I was about to start searching.
No, like, if you look right here where the mouse is, the motherfucker's looking dead at something, while this person is just looking at the camera. So it looked like he is looking at nothing but just ass.
He might be. He might be, but you don't have it's not up on the zero screen. There's nothing there.
Over.
Oh shit! Now it's there. I don't know. I clicked the little eye icon. I guess after a certain time it just times out. True. I guess that's what's going on. So I gotta keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
The more you know, shit.
He didn't do that. He said you should not tempt the Lord thy God. So he wasn't suicidal. I see the point that you're making, but he wasn't.
Wait, hold on. Pause it for a second. All right, Zaynat Gaming, you got to say you're wrong. China affects us, it be affect us with Corona. What the fuck, dude? Like literally, that is what you call paranoia. Ain't no favorites here. All right, look, I've listened to some videos and I've heard some shit about people saying the Chinese people created coronavirus, which is a stupid ass fucking thing for people to say anyway. It's COVID-19. They created COVID-19 to infect people of the United States. When you got to think about it, that's if you think about it, it started somewhere, maybe in Wuhan, China, maybe, because nobody knows exactly where it originated. However, it came here last. It was here last. It spread to Italy. It got to other places in Europe. You know, everyone in South America, Central America, they shut that shit down. Not many cases, luckily. Here, no, nothing was shut down. They knew about it back in December. The Trump administration, they knew about it back in December, and they didn't do anything. What did they do? They decided to sell off their stocks because they knew what was going to happen. They literally gave the United States, the Trump administration gave COVID-19 to everyone here for money. China didn't do shit. They tried to cover it up at first, but beyond that, that's it. So if you want to blame anyone for this COVID-19 thing here in the United States, blame MAGA.
Yep.
Get your shit right, yo.
I'm not blaming anybody on this. I'm just saying, as like, you can't be blaming people for a virus, but you can blame them for their blatant stupidity. Like, how do you tell somebody, I have the absolute guaranteed cure for a thing that could kill you, and then decide, oh, I'm not going to follow that because reasons.
I blow you away with God's breath.
God's breath.
You're gone.
This shit. Oh my! I'm just befuzzled. Befuzzled. My favorite word.
That cup to pass over. But however, he sacrificed himself for the betterment of the world, so we all could be with God one day. Now, I'm only saying that to say this: that someone who, because we're talking about suicide, someone that has God, that has these qualities of who God is, they wouldn't be suicidal. That's what I'm trying to say. They have rejected God in their heart if they're suicidal.
Okay, but don't you think that there could be some external influences that would like make someone suicidal as opposed to them just not having God?
No, I believe if you let external circumstances govern your life, it means you have a weak inside, and I believe that if you're weak inside, it means that you're insecure.
What is that saying?
Yep.
You have a weak inside. Like,
what's a weak inside? Oh, fuck. Don't laugh, America. Don't laugh. God damn it. This guy is Zero's favorite person on the internet. This guy right here, he's like, man, I'm gonna shit on him and rail on him all day. That I keep calling you Zero because I'm used to it, but graveyard shift. I heard my mating call. Okay, nope, that was a false call. Okay. I'm in my, I'm in my shutter troll down mode, and I'm trying to control it best I can. Oh shit. Ay. Red, brown. Man, they got quiet. There should be some video playing. What the fuck? I could be working on, this role play I got to help do and stuff, and I could be working on my big event. There's a lot of you doing right now, man. I don't need silence.
Zero, you there?
Oh shit, my mic was off. Oh no. I'm sorry. Like I was saying something, then all of a sudden I realized, oh shit, the mic was off the whole time.
God damn it.
Like what I was saying is that he is kind of my favorite person just to shit on because it's just so many things he said that literally will spark a really good conversation. But at the same time, his fucking ignorance always takes over, so it just kills the moment.
Yeah, usually that's what happens.
Yeah. Thou should not kill. Suicide, killing yourself. You should not take the right to destroy something someone else created. I mean, if you didn't choose to be here, then that's something. God created us, not ourselves. But mommy and daddy fucked, and they got me. Ken Risher makes sense, of course. The fuck. I love the channel where I love this channel, but what intentions? But there's wrong. Hold up.
Learn how to do goddamn mustaches in this game.
All right, I'm back. I had to what? You don't go to hell's. You don't go to hell because of sin. You go to hell because of unbelief. The law doesn't save us anymore. Christ does. We all sin daily, whether it's smoking, suicide, porn, even though that's man-made creation, which is the best creation ever. Good entertainment, my guy, etc.
Good entertainment.
We cannot. Fuck this guy, man. Is this a lot? I don't know. John 3:16. You mean Stones? You mean Austin 3:16? That's fucking. Anyways, I want to say this one, abortion, because I was watching a little bit of it and I was like, this is going to be fun to fucking say. Well, explain.
But you know your tax money is going to a lot of operations?
What?
But you know your tax money is going to a lot of operations, abortions? Your money is paying for somebody's mistake. Somebody decided to have sex and do it in an irresponsible way, and your tax dollars are paying for their surgeries. And you know what? If I had cancer, if I had pancreatic cancer, if I had lung cancer, if I had prostate cancer, I would probably have to wait about 6 months to see a doctor. You know what? If I wanted to get an abortion, there's no wait. I can just walk right into an abortion clinic and get my abortion right away. And you can get an abortion at the age of 12.
Hey, it sounds like this motherfucker just mad that women can get an abortion, and although he's wrong, but he's like, I'm just jealous that they can get an abortion faster than I can go get other stuff. I'm like, you know what, then? Fix the medical system, you stupid piece of shit. How about that? Fix the medical system. Rail against that instead of I'm jealous that these people can get something faster than me in another area. Then you know what? Speed the process up for you, motherfucker. Don't sit there and bitch at the people that's getting it good when you're getting it bad. Fix what's messing you up. That's what you do. That's why we vote. Stupid motherfucker.
A girl under the age of 18 may ask for abortion without consulting her parents first.
Good.
I mean, it's her body. What the fuck? What the fuck is
I don't give
her parents said, yo, hey, gotta tell you, man, you can't do that because I said so. It's your body though, but it doesn't matter because we're your parents. Some shit like that.
And see, and look, I don't care if she's 12.
I forgot I forgot he was arrested. That's funny.
It don't matter, you know. If you're gonna sit here and men, it's all about her body, her choice, then it don't matter what the fuck somebody's age is. If they want to do what they want to do with their body, then shut the fuck up. It's that simple, you know. And my whole stance on abortion is, I don't give a fuck. Just don't use abortion as a form of birth control. That's it. That's my stance. Don't use abortion as birth control, because abortion is a whole fucked up process for the female in general. So, you know, and there were women that did that shit back in the 80s. They used it as birth control because they wanted to fuck, but they didn't want to use any contraceptives. Well, that was it.
All right. On just the thing with that is, I don't care if even if they did do it that way, because again, it's not really.
Yeah, it's not our say. I'm just saying. I'm just saying my stance on it. No more, no less. My stance. I'd be like,
I think we can all agree that it would be stupid to get pregnant and then have to get an abortion. It's stupid to get to that point.
Yeah.
However, if we're going to punish stupidity, we should punish stupidity much harder and for a lot more reasonable things.
Yeah, true.
Bring back beheadings for this shit.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Yes.
Without parental consent, you can do it. Listen, you still need parental consent to drink alcohol, or no, you need to be over a certain age to drink alcohol. You need parental consent to travel. You need parental consent to, well, actually, you need to be a certain age to smoke, but to have an abortion, to have someone damage your internal organs, to make someone scar your memory and your emotions for life, you can do that at the age of 12 in Canada. And you can have an abortion up to 20 weeks in this country. That's a whole side topic. Listen to me. I'm just talking about some crazy stuff.
That's not crazy true. You can't get an abortion at 20 weeks in this country. He's just factually wrong there.
What, 20...
Wait,
5 months, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be 5 months. So, no, you can't get an abortion after 3 months. You can't. So, you got 12 weeks.
He's just factually wrong. Boom. I guess all your arguments are shit.
It doesn't make him a liar, but it makes him lying about this.
It makes him lie by commission rather than omission. Hold on. No, it doesn't make him a liar. It makes him a liar by like assisting someone else lie. I don't know what that means.
Huh.
I don't know the word for that.
No, I used to know the word for that. God damn it. Fuck. Damn it. See what you did? No, I ain't gonna be able to sleep until this shit is solved.
Hold on.
Damn it.
Hold on. I'll be right back. This is gonna be quick. I need to fucking fix something.
Fix a thing. Just gotta fix a thing every once in a while.
Charging my attack.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm charging my attack.
You've seen that shit too, eh?
Yeah. Charging my attack.
Fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. While he's distracted.
Anyways, I'm back. Oh, I just turned my mic. That's good. Anyways, I had to put water in the tea kettle. Because who doesn't love good tea?
To talk about?
Everyone loves good tea.
Everyone
who says they don't love good tea, they're blasphemers.
Yep. Fuck that shit.
Okay.
Purge the unbelievers.
Yes. You can't compare cancer to abortions. Everything you're saying, when you start talking about abortions, you sound like a fucking idiot. First of all, there's fucking rape, incest. There's so many things that these women are going through. They don't need your fucking shitty mouth spewing, regurgitating garbage that you write in a fucking 1,000-year-old book.
You know, wait, hold on a second. Can I respond to that?
I'm sorry, but this child, I'm sorry, but this child was smiling every single time this dude cussed. That's the funniest thing I've ever.
Yeah.
I got him because he cussed. That's the shit that's going through his head right now.
Yeah.
Start preaching about abortion like that, bud. Come on.
Can I respond?
Especially after Alabama and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Can I respond to that? Can I respond to that?
No, you're not.
Can I respond to that?
No, I want to respond to you.
No, you can't respond to that because you're stupid.
Okay, I don't need to listen. But you said I had a S-H-I-T mouth. You know how many times I counted you said the F word and the S word?
Hey, what's the extra
Oh my
music?
god, you said naughty words. My feelings.
Does anybody notice the fucking music in his background?
Okay, so that was in the video?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know why, but
Yeah, his kid hears that language all the time, so shit.
yeah. So she's like, whatever, man. You know,
Yeah.
that's his mouth. You know.
My kid's 15 feet from me. I don't give a shit. That was so stressed I couldn't go through.
That means you actually have a mouth that needs soap in it and to wash it with and scrub it. Because your mouth is filthy. You said I sound like an idiot, but most of your words are swear words. It means you have no intelligence to communicate articulately.
People cuss, they have no intelligence?
Yes, it means that you have no
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Yep. You curse, so you have no intelligence. It's like, it's amazing. It's amazing. You know? It's like, okay, if you are black, you have no intelligence. Why? Because it was like, well, all black people got big dicks, so you have no intelligence. If you are Mexican descent, you have no intelligence because you come from a third world country. If you are, from India, you have no intelligence because those people don't have proper sewers there. I've realized this intelligence thing is goddamn privilege based, and it's so full of shit. Fuck him. It takes an unintelligent motherfucker to even say that shit. Fuck him and his coat. Fuck him.
Fuck him and his coat.
Your words are so basic. You need to use intelligent words to communicate. I'm going to tell you what. How many? What's the percentage? What's the percentage? No.
What is the current number that I've...
What's the percentage of rape victims that have an abortion? Are you going to answer that? What's the percentage of rape victims that have abortion?
Oh, God.
We can look that up right now, because let's see. Wait, what? What's the rate? 8. What the fuck is my spelling? What's the rate of rape victims having abortions? I know I spelled it wrong. I don't give a fuck. They will autocorrect from me, okay? Let's see. Because this is this is a very sensitive thing, especially with rape victims, but shit, man. Learn stuff every day. Rape victim pregnancy, this ain't telling me shit. Reason why... Fuck. Rape and incest account for few abortions. This is 2019, so...
I mean... Rape and incest is not very common in the first place, and abortions isn't really about not... Well, it is about not wanting a kid, but it's also just a matter of, resources. So, the main people who get abortions are people who literally couldn't afford to have a kid.
Really? They can't. Either that or just give you up for adoption. Ask me how I know.
I mean, and my thing is like, just imagine you were raped, right? And you have a child because of that rapist, and you look at your child dead in his face, and you're like, I got this child because I was raped. You know how broken that would be?
Yep.
That's gonna break somebody right there.
Especially if that child happens to grow up looking like.
Oh shit.
That's that shit.
That's gonna. Abortion should always be an option for like certain things, okay? Just all in all, cause like I get it. What you're trying to say, that it's kind of a human being, which I don't even fucking know if it is gonna be a human being with a spirit or whatever. But if it's something so serious that caused the pregnancy, like incest or rape or some shit, take the child out. Well, I don't think it's a child. I think it's a thing. Take that thing out of you. Fuck. Shit, just fucking. I hate ignorant motherfuckers, especially these fucking Christians. Fuck. Look at his face. I'm sorry. I have to do this. I have to do this because it's just the fucking memes.
Oh my god. He said naughty words. Therefore, he's not making sense. How dare he?
Some people be like, he's saying naughty words. He's not a Christian.
What's the percentage of rape victims that have abortion? What's the percentage of rape victims that have abortion?
80.
You mentioned it. What is the percentage
said you know what you're talking
of rape
about.
victims that have an abortion?
Are we talking about cussing or statistics?
I'm talking about what you told me. See,
You notice that these three motherfuckers.
About what you told me.
Have you noticed just three motherfuckers look exactly
alike?
alike?
To do with what I said, so it's okay for me to just randomly spout shit.
That's about what it sounds like.
That's a nice hat.
I can carry a conversation. I can listen
go on
to you.
topic after topic after topic.
One topic.
One topic. Abortion.
You brought up abortion.
Don't bring it up.
How many?
You brought it up on the
What is
street.
the percentage of rape victims that have an abortion?
It doesn't matter about the statistics. You are not equipped to talk about abortions. You're not a woman. It's not your fight.
Okay. First of all, that's bullshit. All right. So if you're not a woman, you can't talk about abortion.
Yeah, that one's.
You gotta flip that. You gotta flip that then, because then why the fuck was there women's suffrage then? Why did they get the right to vote? It's like, look, you aren't running a business. You aren't going out working your ass off in factories and steel mills and stuff. So why do you have the ability to talk about doing anything other than staying in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant? There you go. Flip that shit. Flip it right. Motherfuckers. I hate that. See, being on this side, they gotta say that one thing that makes you say, go fuck.
Damn, he's like, oh fuck. Ugh.
Punk bitch.
How you gonna make us defend the idiot?
Like we trying to defend you, but it's just like it was just
like that.
If you word it correctly, then I'll get you. But yeah, just word it a little differently.
It sounds like he's just trying to get some points.
Ask me, then I'm gonna bounce.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question: Is it a living being inside of a mother's womb?
Are you a woman? That's not your choice.
Oh, no, you can't answer the question. Like I answer your questions, you answer mine.
But it's not.
Is it a living being inside that person's womb? Yes or no?
It doesn't matter what I say. What
it doesn't
he
matter.
Says,
Is it a living being? Just answer the question.
Says.
You said you're intelligent. Answer the question.
The woman is the living being.
The woman.
Why the fuck? Who has a Nintendo Switch?
The one that has it.
Shut up.
That's the answer.
Is
a living inside the woman's womb? Whatever happened to her, how she got pregnant, it doesn't matter.
Moonwalk answer the question. Is it a living being inside the woman's womb? Just yes or no.
It's not a yes or no answer.
It's not a yes or no?
No, it's
Do they have life on Mars? Is there life on Mars?
Oh, fucking God. Is there life on Mars?
Is there life on Mars?
Shit.
When do you consider it life?
Is there life in the woman's womb? Yes or no?
But
You
at
don't
what
even
stage?
know if there's a life inside a person's womb.
Do you even know the stage of pregnancy? What are we talking about?
No, I do.
So what are we talking about?
I'm just asking one simple question. The first question I asked is what's the percentage of rape victims that have abortion? The second question I asked you is if there's life in the womb. And both questions you couldn't answer.
At what stage though? You just say the womb. You start with
Any stage. Any
What
stage.
stage?
Hey, let's just say heartbeat stage, which is 6 weeks. Abortion was allowed up to 20 weeks. So if you can get a heartbeat at 6 weeks, according to any, just look on the internet, is that a life?
Bro,
It's none of my business whether you kill an innocent human being.
it's really not.
How about this? You know what? If it's none of my business, because something's within my sphere of influence. You see, a woman has a child in her sphere of influence, and you feel it's right that she can take a life legally. So
Is it really taking a life? If it's not really that fucking alive?
All right, let me call this guy out. Let me call this guy out.
Which one?
The one talking about, the one asking about is it be, illegal. It's illegal and trying to trap this guy.
Okay.
All right, he's all against abortion. All right, this guy's against abortion. He says abortion is killing a life, is taking a life, and that's why abortion is wrong. All right. Does he give a fuck about the kid after it's born? No. He just wants the motherfucker to have the kid for his own bullshit moral that wouldn't even be his if no one even taught it to him in the first place. Also, is this guy considering the fact that, okay, you don't like the few women per capita, the few women that get abortions every year because they don't want to have their rapist baby, or they got pregnant after taking every precaution, but they got pregnant anyway, and they say, this is not what I want. He's saying this, but does he take into account of all the people that are allowed to die because they don't have health insurance or viable health insurance? Is he taking into account the people that pay their shit every month through their paychecks to these healthcare providers of these insurance companies, and when they call in the insurance after some years and they need it, the insurance company says, you had some shit before, we're going to take all this money, leave you with nothing, and cancel your subscription? Does he have anything to say against these people? Does he have anything to say against people that know that they can save somebody's life, but they choose not to because there's no money in it? Don't just talk about abortion, talk about anything that's taking life. If you really care about a human life, then care about all lives of every human. That's how I see it.
Yeah, you can't have it both ways. Like you either say you care about every life or you don't. You can't.
Yep.
You can't say, "Oh, tough shit, go your own way," and oh, every single life matters. We have to preserve every single thing.
Does he care about people in the prison system that get there wrongly, unjustly? Does he care about those people? Not one goddamn bit. So yeah, fuck him. The guy's a cowardly piece of shit.
An angry lesbian hears the gospel. That's a fucking interesting title.
I've got more moral fiber in me than this supposed God boy.
Yeah. Why does it keep going to full screen? God damn it!
You know what? When a woman walks in my building or around my house or in my community, my sphere of influence, it's okay for me to rape her. Is that what you're telling me?
Wait. Pause. Wait, what?
Where the fuck did you get that from?
You might have to play that one back. You might have to
play that back.
What the fuck?
You kill an innocent human being?
It's really not.
Okay, how about this? You know what? If it's none of my business, because something's within my sphere of influence. You see, a woman has a child in her sphere of influence, and you feel it's right that she can take a life legally. So you know what? When a woman walks in my building or around my house or in my community, my sphere of influence, it's okay for me to rape her. Is that what you're telling me?
How you don't conflate rape and murder. What the fuck?
Oh. Jesus.
Well, then again, Donald Trump has molested and raped over 21 females, and he said he could go down Fifth Avenue and kill somebody, and people would be all right with it. So I guess that's where you get it.
Oh my fuck. Well, all in all, he needs some help.
It's okay for me to take her life or rape.
Yeah, that's my exact reaction. Like, what?
You can hear that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I like the look on his face. That's an epic pause right there.
Okay.
That dude's like, what? What?
What?
Okay.
Just hit it with a Lil Jon.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about because you have no logic. She's a woman and she agrees with everything I'm saying.
Wait, can we just say that the music is making it weird? The fucking background music he chooses?
It's been weird, man. It's been weird.
I feel uncomfortable with this shit.
I want to ask you another question.
If it's okay for you to rape women, sure. It is never okay for you to rape women.
I want to ask you a question.
I like the fact he ain't even dodge. I mean, he's dodging. Is it okay to rape women?
He dodged the shit out of that.
He really did.
Him got called out.
I got to bounce though. People
All
waiting
right.
now.
Hey.
All right, dude.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for joining the Confident Thought.
See you later.
See you later. He still didn't get the role play done. I'm gonna fire him.
My original point. I am a man.
No. Why can't you answer any of my questions? You're not equipped. Let's go. This guy says he's not equipped, but yet he has so much SHI and a blank to talk about. If you don't even know anything and you're not equipped, to stop talking.
He's talking about himself. Okay. Because he's clearly saying that if you're not equipped, then stop talking. Isn't that kind of convoluted or some shit?
And see, there's a difference in not. He says not equipped. That is, to me, that's almost I'll say a yellow flag of bullshit. Because being equipped means you come with the right talking points. You know, that's it. The right talking points. You don't have to be right. You just have to have the right talking points. You know, this guy comes in with a strong moral base. That's what his equipment is. What's right. And then the guy fires back with, okay, then if a woman can just, legally kill her child, note how he frames that. That's bad framing. If a woman can legally kill her child, then I could just rape a woman when she comes into my area. It's like, you can't, that's poor conflation. That's a shitty false equivalence. Just that guy is shitty in general. I would not trust him for shit.
Attention all Christians. This is how you be a Christian. What? How? What evidence? Even if abortion was murder, two wrongs don't make it right. What?
Two rights take you back.
They already in hell. Cameron, hey guys, we are civilized crowd. This is what? This is Canada, you fucking... Okay. Canadians, I love them.
Actually, it is America.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Okay. Yeah. Fuck.
That's not what they mean, but Canada is in America. And if anyone can't figure that out, then something wrong with you.
Abortion is just wrong. And your profile pic is fucking it's making me uncomfortable. Woman, bro, I'm sorry, but these people get my nerves. A woman has the right to choice or freedom to abort a fetus, so please shut the fuck up. It's her decision. Do you know how many children are raised in foster system who are molested, mentally and physically abused? Just shut up And if you need statistics, then I have them. So please be quiet. You be quiet. You thank you. What? Okay, I get what you're saying, but word that correctly, please.
I've dealt with the past like for about 4 months of Cedra taking a statistics college level class. All right. And at the end of the whole class, you learn that statistics is bullshit. That's what you learn. There are ways and proper ways to go about it, but nobody does it. And the ones that do only sample a very small amount. So basically, statistics is if you go to some place, let's say backwoods Alabama, you go there and you find that there are 20 cases of women having an abortion, you will say, okay, that's 20 women there in Alabama. They had an abortion because they just felt like it. They had their thoughts. They said, nope, I can't go through with this pregnancy. I'm done. It was not a rape baby or anything like that. They just said, fuck it. I don't feel like going through it. Then you go to somewhere like Southern California. You go there and the women have, and you find that there's like 40 women that have abortions and it were all legitimate needs. All right. The woman's life was in danger, or it was a baby from rape, or it was rape, but she doesn't know by who because she was drugged at a party. Whatever the fuck. So you got 40 legitimate and then 20 that are like, LOL, it was just something I did. All right. So then they'll say 50% of all women in the United States get abortions because it was fun for them. That's statistics. That's how that works. And so when you hear Americans feel this way, Americans, by statistics or this poll, Americans want this. You have to keep in mind that out of 320 million people, they're only talking about 2,000 people, sometimes only 500 people. So keep that shit in mind.
Fuck. Abortion supporters are practicing population control in general. What? Some people are just fucking stupid.
Yep.
People are just fucking stupid. Stop talking. You don't even know anything to talk. You just said my mouth is full of SHI, whatever, but you don't even know anything. You even said you're not equipped. So I can't talk to you. If someone wants to talk abortion, let them be equipped. Let it be a woman then. Any woman. Anybody that thinks killing an innocent human being inside of a womb is okay, you can talk to me. Because at least maybe they'll admit that they maybe have some knowledge to.
Okay, that fucking sound just killed me all the way.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Basically, this motherfucker is absolutely stupid out of his mind. And the thing is that, like, I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to, say that I do not support abortions. That's cool. But why on the streets, though? Why you must put your fucking joint in everybody's throat? Well, why would you just shove their opinions down their throats?
It's like, why you got to put it all in the street? Just why can't it just be you?
Right.
Right. It's like people that say they got a personal relationship with God, but they got to talk to everybody about it. It ain't personal when you sharing it with everybody.
All in all, man, I say that a lot. Just what the fuck? That's a tough hair.
Hair?
The hair likes that. Oh, it's fucking shaved half. No, wait, never mind. It's not.
Oh, it's like it's a flopped over mohawk.
Yeah. That's
dope. I know you like that. A lot of your characters in Fire Pro look the same. You love certain looks. What motherfuckers floating?
That's right. Some people were raped. You want the people to have a rape baby? That's the proportion. 9% of them. That's not true. Hold on, I'm not.
Hold on, somebody's calling me.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that some dick, some yo-yo. Lovely hair, and basically saying something about a rape baby.
Yeah, you got to look at that.
Smoke in my face, please.
That's right. Some people were raped. You want the people to have a rape baby? That's the proportion. 9% of them. That's not true. Hold on, I'm not.
Less than 1%.
Ignorant fucks right number one.
Then it would be illegal. First of all, I'm 24 years old, okay?
Calm down.
Hold on,
I'm listening to you.
Just tell him to hold up. Wait, he playing the Law and Order thing. What the hell?
Okay? Some people are not ready to have.
Are you married?
No. Why do I need to be married?
That has a lot to do with things.
That's the problem.
No, it's not disrespectful. It's the truth. You shouldn't be having kids outside of marriage. It means you're a fornicator. You need to repent.
So I should go to church and baptize my kids while they get raped?
You need to repent. You need to repent. Stop having kids out of wedlock, and maybe you can have a healthy environment.
What? You heard that, right?
I heard it. Hold on, let me. Now, the dude talking, if I'm correct, the guy talking, he's black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you something. What he just said is what media propaganda is saying against black people for decades and decades. He is literally using a racist trope against her. I'm gonna tell you right now, me and Cedra, we're not married, but we've been together 25 years. We've had a kid out of wedlock. A wedding is just a business. That's it. That's all it is. When you get married, you get certain tax benefits. You get to have certain say over certain things about your house. You get to have certain benefits here and there. Not many, pretty much the same old crap you got. And that's about it. Marriage is a business. And for him to say that, honestly, this guy is fucking scum. He should be, I would just lock him up for him being that damn stupid and ignorant. But for him to look at some female and say, because you are black and you are not married, your child is going to be a detriment to society. That is gross. That's gross.
Fucking. And the look of all these people's faces explains it all.
Oh yeah, that's like, what the fuck?
Like, how can you talk that down to your own race or skin color? Like, y'all guys supposed to be helping each, well, not helping each other, but like just be respectful and shit. But he's supposed to be the man of God and all that stuff, and then he want to be disrespectful and shit. That's just fucked up. Like, how can you say? Well, I seen worse from another channel. Like, if you want to know what's worse, if you think apparently his name is David Lynn, If you think David Lynn is fucking bad, we all know how bad this motherfucker is.
Yep. It's a long history, but black people have been trained to hate themselves and hate others like them. They'll scream and holler and cheer and shout black power, power to the people, and all this other stuff. But black people will not help a black person out to save their ass. And the ones that do, that help will never be reciprocated because it just makes sense to not do what's right. That's what happens. And that's a cycle. I don't know how it can end, but that's the cycle.
Tolerantly responds with patience, coherent, and rational communications. That is some fucking bullshit when I hear it. He's not being patient, coherent, and rational, because if he was, he wouldn't have been saying some real fucked up stuff to your own kind. I don't care y'all in Canada or anything. Y'all still black people.
Yep.
Motherfuckers just...
That's some depressing shit, ain't it?
Yes. I don't know how to feel anymore. I kind of do know how to feel, but I'm just at the point where just like, when it comes down to shit like this, it's so fucked up. I want to slap the black out that motherfucker. I know, right?
Yep.
But like, I'm just fuck.
Yeah, it's like, and here's the thing: the only thing that you can truthfully do about it to fight it is to not be that way. And anyone that you hear being that way, question them and ask them, why are you like that? What happened? Because something did happen. I know where I've been traumatized. I know my trauma. And there's really nothing I can do because the ones that hurt me are so narcissistic. They wouldn't listen to me if they were forced to. They wouldn't. So there's nothing I can do. But most people, when they get fucked up, they don't try. And I've tried. Trust me, I have tried. But most people, they don't even try to handle it with the ones that wronged them. They just go and hurt everybody else and wonder why they get treated like shit. Everyone has a defensive mechanism. Some of it's blowing smoke up somebody's ass. Somebody is they just say whatever and walk off. Some like, I can't deal with this right now. I'd rather talk about. Or some will say, let's just drop it. Or some will just go into a shouting rage match. And that's it. No one is able to deal with those that hurt the most. So they go around hurting everybody. That's what's wrong.
Society today is fucking up. You wonder why we don't get no visitors from other planets.
I think they've already been here.
They've been here and then they bounced. They did the whatchamacallit? The Simpsons joint where the granddad walks in, turns around, and walks out.
Yes. It's like, I don't need to see that shit and just keep going. I'm trying to make a businessman here. I think I made a pimp. The fuck? I might have to rethink what I'm doing.
Don't have sex outside of marriage. You're correct. Yeah, we live in 2019, and fornication is still not marriage. No, you had a child. It's beautiful and fearfully and wonderfully made. Fearfully and wonderfully made, but you should be married. You should be.
So why is priests raping our kids then?
Yeah, priests? I don't know. I'm not Roman Catholic. They're pedophiles.
Okay, so I should go get married to someone I'm not in love with?
Why are you having sex with someone you're not in love with?
Nigga, we're in 2019.
You're not in love with?
What?
That guy, god damn it. Did you hear how he did that shit? That was some masterful shit. He put the onus on her. All right? Hold on. All right. He put the onus on her and was like, you should be married. Meaning you are should. When I hear should, I hear obligation. All right. You are obligated to be married. Since you have a kid, you should be married. You should be having a kid out of wedlock. Now, she had a kid probably with somebody she was in love with, or it was a thing, but she was like, I'm not going to get an abortion. Fuck him. I can do this all by myself. We don't know the situation. Not at all. But he paints her into a corner. You should be married. And she's like, why should I be married? Why do I got to be married to have a kid? So, what, you just have sex with someone you're not in love with? It's like, no, she's like, I'm not going to fuck somebody I'm not in love with to have a kid in marriage. I want to have a kid, so let me get married to somebody I don't give a shit about. That's what she's saying. And he flipped that shit. And he twisted her words against her. And that's some fucked up shit to do. He twisted her words against her. That's just wrong. That's just outright wrong. Now, I could have content on my channel all out the wazoo, dumb shit. I could. It's just not me. Because I would be at a rage fest all day, and it would take me 3 hours to work a 7-minute video. Because I could go on this shit forever. All right? But I'm just saying, you got to listen to this shit. When people start talking, you have to listen to the argument, the counter argument, so that you can understand who is doing what to who. That's important. That's real important. He just fucked with her royally, and that was wrong. Dusty Smith gave this thing where he's like, if you and your woman are out there, and this guy puts a gun in your face and say, listen, I'm going to either shoot her in the face or punch her in the face. You got to make the choice. And if you don't make the choice, I'm going to shoot you in the face, then I'm going to shoot her in the face. So the logical choice is, well, shit, you don't have a choice. I would rather you just punch her in the face. So then the trap is, so you're just a wife beater. Why are you letting somebody punch your woman in the face? Why do you want to hit your woman? And it's like, no, motherfucker, the situation presented that I don't have a choice. He's going to punch her in the face or shoot her in the face. If he punches her in the face, she's here to live. If he shoots her in the face, she's dead and I don't have her. So that's the option. That's it. And so people flip that and turn it on someone and say, so you just want to punch your woman in the face. That's really what that is. And that's bullshit. It's fucking wrong. You can keep playing. I just wanted to throw that out. I want you to understand what happened.
Yeah. This mother. Trying to have the motivation to even fucking continue this motherfucker. I'm just like,
you had a child, it's beautiful and fearfully wonderfully made. Fearfully wonderfully made, but you should be married.
I should be married.
You should be.
So why is priests raping little kids then?
Yeah, priests? I don't know. I'm not Roman Catholic. They're pedophiles.
Okay, so I should go get married to someone I'm not in love with?
Why are you having sex with someone you're not in love with?
Why, nigga, we're in 2019.
Have you never had sex with someone you're not in love with? People you're not in love with? Are you a prostitute?
call her a whole prostitute. That's crazy.
He literally linked having sex with someone you're not in love with to selling your body for, sex, for money. And that's what you call a bullshit conflation. That's what that is. This dude is what they call disingenuous. He's not real. He's full of shit. He's disingenuous. That's fucked up. And honestly, a lot of people have sex with who they're not in love with. It's called scratching that itch and someone looked good, so you did it. There's no emotional attachment. Sex is not about reproduction. Sex is about pleasure. That's it. Reproduction is like a business transaction. Yes, it's sex involved, but there is a reason for it, and it ain't to climax.
Apparently, we are made for breeding. We can't do it with the same sex, but like George Carlin would say, who has less abortions than homosexuals?
Really?
For real?
Oh, hold up. Homosexuals are the ones that's actually adopting the kids that are put on adoption because that they couldn't get an abortion. The homosexuals, the same-sex community, are the one that's actually taking kids off the street and trying to raise them to be decent people for society. So, therefore, ergo, religious motherfuckers, go fuck yourself. You have no moral ground at all. None. You're against the very people that's making sure that the people you force into society to be decent. You don't know the religious people don't give a shit about no kid after they're born. But the same-sex people that adopt these kids, they care about them after they're born. They're better at religion than you are, per se, if it's all about positivity. Make that caveat.
You just gotta be like, religious people are just a piece of work.
Oh yeah.
They are like what you call incomplete people.
You don't just assume somebody's a prostitute.
I'm born in marriage.
I have a question. Why are you still preaching here? You're not a preacher. You don't preach any of God.
You have a microphone.
God is love.
If we all had microphones, you wouldn't be shit right now.
You know why I'm here? Because I'm telling you the truth. You should be married. If you're gonna have children, if you're gonna have sex, you should be married. Marriage is honorable, the bed undefiled.
I was 16 when I had a baby, so I shouldn't get married to my kid's father.
Let me ask you a question. Can I answer a question? Was it?
I am scared for this question at all. I am at the edge of this floor.
I mean, why the fuck are you asking? I was asking, like, why the fuck is this dude asking, can I ask you a question? When he hasn't asked at all until now. He's just been blurting them out. And they've been bait trap questions too. Fucking piece of shit.
And of course, my computer want to go full screen. Oh my fucking. Okay, fuck this. I'm gonna go just press space bar.
I was 16 when I had a baby, so I shouldn't get married to my kid's father.
Let me ask you a question. Can I answer a question? Was it right for you to have sex outside of marriage?
I'm a grown woman. I open my
Just
pussy.
a simple question.
Let her talk.
Let her talk.
Let her talk. I'm a grown woman. I can spread my legs if I want. I'm never gonna have a baby. Are you dumb? I laid out on the bed and opened my leg and took the dick. Okay. I sat there and took the dick. I didn't have to be here.
By choice?
By choice. I said, give it to me, Daddy. Look at this right there.
No, you just.
Well, that escalated. You got something to say about this?
Well, no, she laid there. She took the dick. The problem is she's screaming it. I don't know. I know. Okay, hold it up. Let me tell you what happened. She went from having a moral standard to trying to placate to the crowd. That's what happened. When people start screaming and hollering, it's only because there's a crowd around. If there was no crowd and it was just him, she would have been screaming and hollering. That's when I start kind of not listening to people, when they start catering and pandering to the crowd, because I realize they're full of shit. That's one reason why I videos like that I start turning off. Even if they have the moral high ground, I'm like, I'm bored with you now because I know you're not being genuine. You're being dishonest.
Like, at least she said she took the dick and, she got a kid with it. I respect your honesty. Honesty is best policy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was honest. I respect that shit.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Well, yeah.
The crowd popped for that wicked moment. Okay.
They did.
Oh, wait. What did this fool just say?
What? I didn't hear. You call her a scandalous whore?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I should go on incognito for this, in case this show porn.
Ain't nothing wrong with porn.
Yeah, but we on YouTube.
Yep.
All right, let's see what we got here. Sometimes the girls that are scandalous dress very risque, cheap, slutty clothing, yada yada yada. The kind of scandalous girl, heartbreaker, and you end up hating them more than anything else in the world.
Oh shit, my lotion.
Huh?
The lotion fell. I thought it was gonna break the drawer.
Shady, sneaky activities such as involving things such as what? Damn Urban Dictionary, you never help me.
No, why do you go there? I would not go to the Urban Dictionary.
Only reason why I go there is certain slangs. That's why.
Yeah, when I see a slang, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm like. Help a brother out. Help me figure this out.
Yeah. She about to beat his ass. What you mean? Why can't you?
You're somebody that has no respect for yourself.
You have no respect for anybody.
No respect for yourself. You're telling me it's right to go sleep around outside of marriage. Man of God, you should get married.
Yes, it is. So you asked me for marriage? Yes. I'm sorry.
And it's wrong. And it's wrong.
Your judgment is wrong. In the book it says not to judge.
Hey, I just realized this. He called her a whore in front of her kids. That just got me right now.
Hold up. Would it be better if he called her not in front of her kids?
Wait, what? Wait, you kind of broke out. Say that again.
Would it be less if he called her a whore not in front of her kids?
I mean, just because I'm a whore, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't say it at all? Maybe.
There you go. It's because saying in front of the kids is like, okay, so I guess it's all right if he says it and the kids won't there. It's all
like,
right then.
It's like I mentioned that because it just popped in my head and I just realized, oh shoot, her kid's right there.
Yep.
At the point of the obvious. That's my little thing.
And you know what? Honestly, truthfully, if people really thought about their life and how everyone conducts themselves, it's very few people who are not whores. Very few people who are not whores. That's it. If you sell yourself in any form or fashion for any kind of money or item or notoriety of some kind, you are a whore. That's just it. Now, I don't know if, because people have bastardized the word whore so much, you don't know what it is. A whore used to be just a woman that, and it always had to be a woman, never a guy, but it was always a woman that would have sex with somebody and it's not a relationship. All right. It's not about the amount, just she had sex with somebody and then they were not in a relationship at all. That was it. That's all it was. And they blew it up after that. It became it went from that all the way down the rabbit hole to just being a woman that literally, and just hear this out, a woman that said no to sex. When the guy comes on to a woman and she's like, I'm not interested, I don't want you, then all of a sudden he's like, you're ugly, you're a whore. It's like, how am I a whore if I'm not wanting to fuck you or anybody else? That makes no sense. There are virgin women who've turned down sex and was called a whore. That's how bad it is. So shit.
People. Just people.
That's all you do.
You keep having sex outside of marriage, and you keep having babies outside of marriage. You're putting your babies in a wrong position. They're outside of marriage, and you have a child. Wonderful. We're fearfully, wonderfully made. God bless you. I hope they become Christian, get saved, and I hope they don't make the same mistakes that you did. I hope they don't do the same thing that you did.
Are you sure the man that you call your father is your father?
100%, yeah. Did a DNA test. I look like it.
They ain't turned around the abortion to him, saying that you could have been aborted. That's a comeback.
Yep, he could have been.
well, I don't know if I should fucking continue this shit, but because it's just going way out of hand. From him calling somebody a whore and using a racist lingo and shit.
That guy is just trash. He's
trash, and he's the next nominee to get a big fuck off of Earth.
Yep.
So far we have crucified Dore Love and crucified David Lynn upside down with the freaking crosses burning. So what the hell? That has to be the most randomest shit I've ever seen. A person with pale skin with demon horns and black cloak.
Okay.
Looks like fun and concerning. Anyways, what is next on the list? Because I have nothing else on the list other than just suicide and abortion. And now we got some useful information just to talk about how fucking hell. Shut up. For like, we got some good useful information. Talking about well, God committed suicide, which is actually true, because he knows he was going to die soon, so he's like, fuck it, it's coming out. Then we have abortion, which is basically an optional thing to do, and I believe some people like David Lynn should have been aborted. It's mean as shit, but fuck you. Overall, this whole thing was just absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, all right.
It was fucking crazy. And you just gotta appreciate these thumbnail, the title of the videos. Angry lesbian, here's the gospel. Fucking abortion demons expose. Isn't that clickbait?
Yeah.
So why they not ridiculed for that?
Why what?
Why they ain't getting in trouble for having clickbait? Is it because they're Christians?
No, it's clickbait isn't seen as the bad thing so much anymore. It's not really seen as bad. There's always clickbait. That's really all it is. Like when someone says exposed or answered or debunked, and then you listen to it and it's like, this has got nothing to do with what the fuck you said it was about.
Right.
They just do that shit.
Obama, Trump, and Muslims. That's an interesting combination of words. To hate Jesus is to hate God. Well, he already hated us because he ain't with us no more. Either way, this shit is fucking whack. All these goddamn preachers and shit. All these freaking The only gospel I ever listened to is the Gospel of Future. Chapter 1 from the Gospel according to Future. From the streets did she emerge, and to the streets she will return. And I say unto you, she is for the streets. So be not weary when she must return from whence she came. If you need translation, she's a fucking thought. Deserves to be on the street. Not the chick in the video, but just whoever wants to fucking, openly, happily fucking.
Honestly, when it comes to Bible verses, I tune the shit out, and that's my automatic thing, because I've never heard one.
This wasn't actually a Bible verse. This was just a little meme.
Yeah, I made up a lot of that shit. I stopped doing no image flip. I was doing that. Like it would look like a Bible verse, but it's not. I wouldn't use John. I use Sam and Martha, something like that.
Use Dominique and Jerome.
I thought about it. I did, but then I didn't want to give any names that I actually liked. That's the reason why I didn't do it. I was like, I like these names. I'm not giving them up about these people. That's like, I guess I could have done better. I just shit to give good names to the people I don't like.
Yeah, good names. And then you was like for, oh man, it's like you can have good names for wrestlers, for characters, and everything. Then you realize how they ain't, how they ain't supposed to be.
Yep, it's like you gotta find that magical meeting place, which is not easy. Where the name fits the personality, which fits everything else. That shit is hard.
It's extremely hard for that because it's just damn, man. All right. So I think this is gonna be it for the stream because we got into two different topics that's serious, controversial, and everything with a little bit of fucking logic.
Yep.
Because you can believe in anything you want to believe in. I don't care. Just no logic exists in this world, especially for fucking people who wants to spread so-called positivity, which I never get. But one thing that does bother me the whole time is the fact that how to put this? Because I had it in my head. It's the fact that the people say that they're preaching love and they're calling people whores, hoes, sluts, and all this and that from sneakers and hats and all that shit. I never understand that's love. Like,
how is it? Yeah, how is it love to insult and belittle and hurt somebody with and not even and use that to say, okay, I will hurt you so bad verbally that you will want to not be that, but I won't tell you how to be, but I'll just tell you not to be that. Yeah.
Thus gives this one video from the Torch of Christ Ministries, another fucking channel, where he was collabing with David Lynn, from this one that called the chick a whore in front of the kids. Not the kids! But they went, this was in Canada. They went to the fucking gay village, right? And started preaching, and then they got all attacked. Wonderful story, though. Beautiful story. They should have got killed, but they didn't. But that's just me. Like, I don't condone death and shit, but some people is really trying so hard to damn it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that some of these preachers are trying so hard to get real recognized and get nearly killed. Because if they come, I keep telling myself, if they come to this upcoming Pride parade, which I'm trying to go to, I don't know why, but coronavirus probably canceled it anyways. But if they go to a parade and I see them, they on site. On site, they're gonna get got. But I ain't trying to threaten nobody because I know YouTube probably listening or not. I don't care. It's just crazy how this world is, anyways. We got the good people, we got the bad people, we got the dumb people, we got the stupid people. What's more? Anyways, realization happens.
I'm looking at that Bible thing there, the gospel according to whatever the fuck it says future. Somebody must have meaned it, but yeah, what you read earlier, and it's like, look, and basically it is it's a proper defense mechanism for if you meet somebody and they come from the hood, like no matter which hood it is, okay, if it's a white hood, they come from it. you can't be upset when you meet them and they're not behaving in the way you think you would want them to behave for you, because they didn't come from where you came from. They came from that place. And when shit gets bad, if you move them out of that place into yours, and they're like, this is uncomfortable, they're going to go back to the hood because it's what they know. That's really all there's to it.
Really are. It's like they did wrong and shit, but I got nothing else to say. I'm like,
yeah,
I'll be
it's been a good show, I think, but everybody's gone.
Yeah, and like they ain't 2 hours 34 minutes. Oh no, but like one thing, I was recording my big event Spring Fling for the Zero Channel and shit. Crazy. It was just wild. What happened to my shit? Did the stream just crashed?
I don't think so. It was just to shorten the mic. That's what I heard.
No, because it says no data. Oh wow.
No, it still says live. It's still going.
Alright. Yeah, I see it. But anyways, I was recording Spring Fling. Good show. It's gonna be on Sunday, and I might take a break, 1 week off of NAW, because recording back to back to back is burning me out now. So I need to just chill right now. But yeah, so for everybody who watched this ridiculous, crazy, chaotic stream, thank you. Shout out to Concrete Thought. Shout out to Comparative Reasoning. And also thank y'all for being in this stream and talking to me. It's dope. So yeah. I just realized the Bible verse still stuck up. So yeah, that was the fuck off tour of the 21st of April. I lost count of my months. God damn it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's April 21st.
Okay. Well, see you guys later.
Ciao.